Karmine Corp trying to go and get the 4 wins before the FURIA from South America can put it up in the orange there. Let's get down to the prizes skybox for game 1.
The best in Brazil taking on the blue wall. 2 times they failed before, but it's the 3rd time the charm.
Maybe it is. I think so. I think so, because you know what? Today is Dia de Furia. That's what we're going to see.
It's an exciting one for sure. FURIA gaining a little bit of momentum themselves last month, winning the Gamers 8 competition, and while it was a different format, it had to do wonders for their confidence. But as the devs were alluding to, K-Corp having a wonderful wild card, building momentum of their own.
Yeah, both teams have a lot of momentum, so let's see what happens. I mean, I don't think that FURIA has been standing doing nothing like K-Corp implied. So, I mean, momentum is something in the mind that you keep in the mind, and now FURIA is, I think it's better than ever. I think Caio has been doing his homework, and Yanks, I mean, we know what this guy can do.
Absolutely. On the other side, while a lot of talk is about Astral, you heard teammates hyping up Nolly, and you can understand why. K-Corp, they add Nolly to the roster, and all of a sudden, they're one of the best teams in the world.
Watch it.
An insane team so far, but feeling a little bit of pressure, a little close to the side, still off the backboard, free for Astral to clear away.
That was a good play from FURIA. They were trying to put the ball on net. Obviously, it went a little bit high, but they're getting there little by little. I mean, this is only the first minute, and they had that chance. K-Corp is trying to find a way to get the ball out of the blue zone, but it's getting tough right now.
And Nolly able to win the next 50. FURIA handling K-Corp for now. They're looking for a hard clear downfield. Caio trying to connect with Yan, and he does. Yan actually bullying Nolly out of the way. Card forced out of the play. FURIA back on defense.
You got the Card trying to be that 3rd man right now. I don't like that too much. I want Card to be up front. That's a nasty play. Oh my God, they didn't. I thought they had a chance. It was an open net, and I thought they were going to score on that one. I watched it with the reason. Oh my God, Card! There you have the kid. Not trying. I mean, I told you, I don't want him as a 3rd man. I want him pushing forward and then opening shots for himself or for Yanks, and that's exactly what he did.
It does feel like the last few tournaments, Card has been taking that step forward again, where before it was all about Card. He got the nomenclature King Card for a reason, and seeing him step up, get the first goal for FURIA, gotta do wonders. Caio pushing forward for him. Caio's story really as good as anybody's in Rocket League. What a pass off the bar. FURIA hitting the bar a lot, having a lot of pressure. Here comes Yan off the back, got the reset, and Nolly takes it away.
Caio is still that center man, that man that's going to be in the midfield, waiting for the ball, and he's been very patient. Look how he's giving time to his teammates to go for boost, to recover, to just make the offense work. And now, I mean, he didn't make the clear, but it was thanks to him that they got such a good clear on that instance.
Quick pass out from K-Corp. They haven't really had a lot of time on offense. To commit Astral backing him up, and you see Nolly trying to harass the back line as well. So K-Corp, even though they're not hanging on to the ball for a long time on the orange half, they're still taking those risks, still getting those bumps in front, have the rebound, but then take it away. Nice jump in front by Card.
What a save by Card. I mean, he really needed to be in that lane, jump and just make the save from the back. And that was what he took to take the ball away from Karmine Corp, which is attacking right now. Watch it. There's going to be a good pass. Oh, and Nolly attacking. He got the shot. I mean, you see an open net like that, and Nolly is not going to miss it.
And a nice read from Astral. Caught that bounce right before it happened. Nolly picking up the demo as well. Card jumps up, has to try to guess where exactly Nolly's going to shoot that, try to cover as well as he could, but a good play from Astral and Nolly.
And I am the biggest cheerleader for FURIA, right? But I still, had to take my hat off from that play. Astral was amazing. He was on point. The demo before the shot from Nolly was great, and then Nolly just putting the ball on the net, making it look easy. What a play by K-Corp.
Nolly, he gets the engine going on offense, and he's as dangerous as anybody in Rocket League. Itachi trying to set that ball up, but it's sent back. And the last best of 7 these 2 teams played, it started out with K-Corp jetting out to a 3-game lead, and then FURIA able to come back and try to cause a reverse sweep. It feels dead even right now in game number 1. It's FURIA gonna pull the ball back out.
Watching how the K-Corp is keeping the ball a little bit more control, a little bit closer to themselves to avoid those long passes, and then having Caio intercepted on the midfield.
Another free ball for Yan. Trying to avoid the rotation as he gets deleted. Now they got an opening. Itachi back over to Astral. Backboard covered by Card. Yan punches the ball to the side. Actually wins the contest. Back over to Kaio in midfield. Kaio lets it drop down. Had the read back, but taken away by Nolly.
Jax was trying to go for that one. Oh, that's an open net.
Open.
Yeah, it is. It is an open net. Itachi won't be missing that one. And now, all of a sudden, with 1 minute left, K-Corp is up by 1.
Just trying to see where exactly the rotation broke down. It looked like Yan going up a little far, past the midfield line, trying to get back as soon as that ball whipped around the corner. K-Corp taking advantage. Now off the kickoff. Itachi wins it, and Astral has the shot. Oh, what a save from Card. Comes across, and FURIA take it away.
Itachi still has the ball, and he's going all in on that one. Is Umai gonna make the pass? Oli and Astral both jump for that one. Oli nothing on the boost tank, so he could complete that ball, and Card will take the clear.
Push downfield, but K-Corp hunting for another goal. Shot on the far side, off the post. And K-Corp pulling off on this play. Pass in front. Stop for game!
What a, I mean, the pass was great, and Janks, in between defenders, he was able to get the ball in the net. Everyone from K-Corp was trying to their best to get to the net, but a little bit too late for them. 2-2 game, a tight match with 30 seconds left.
A lot of play off the transition, too. Both teams sending forward the roster to try to push forward. K-Corp very confident on that push. Here's another shot taken away by Yan. Oh, both teams high towards that crossbar, forcing both defenses to be really critical about where they're clearing that ball, making sure every touch is quality. It bounces over one, Kaio in front. The end of regulation around the corner. Bounce around for Itachi, wins 150, but it's still FURIA ball. Up high is Yan, denied by Nolly. Looks like we're gonna have overtime. They bump in, no, Nolly wants to play, no chance.
I'm loving this, I'm loving this. We knew we were gonna have a good series, a tight, you know, a very, it was almost there.
He's there.
Still have the chance, and saved by Janks. I was saying, I mean, we knew we were going to have a good match, but I mean, a first game overtime, this is telling you how even these two teams are.
A couple of scary moments, really, for both teams. A couple of those balls could have went either way. Things settle down now. 50 pops up, Card gets caught out. Another big clear for K-Corp. We're down the other way. Transition for Astral, 2 touches. Nolly has to backflip out of the play. Card gets the read, beats one K-Corp defender, but pushed right back. Neither team really getting those consistent touches, connecting with each other. Both defenses able to challenge. Shot in front. Goal!
The pass, the goal. I mean, that has been the way that they are scoring on this match. They are passing midfield, infield passes, and putting a lot of power behind those shots. That's the only way they have been able to score.
Great pass from K-Corp. Hanging on as FURIA tried to come back. And Itachi picking up the MVP honors. But felt like Nolly was really the biggest force on offense for them. Even doing a lot of the work off ball that you don't see. Sometimes it's not even on camera where he's swinging around, he's stealing boost, taking away options, forcing FURIA to respect his presence on the line. And that kind of physicality, or at least the fear of the physicality from Nolly, keeps FURIA honest in how they try to clear it out. K-Corp took their chances, they had the options, and they got them beat.
And it's a little bit scary when you're saying, well, Itachi is the MVP and Nolly was the backup man. And Astral, not so much. I mean, yes, he was playing good, but we haven't seen the best of Astral yet. So whenever that happens, if that happens, then it could be, I mean, even worse for FURIA.
And FURIA definitely looking pretty good so far, but K-Corp looking even better. You're Greg and talking about, you know, wildcard teams in general having that momentum that's benefited them so far in the group stage. Astral, you were talking a little bit before that. Astral and Kaio, they look very similar. They look like they're brothers.
They got a look going on, you know, the glasses, the beard. I don't know, yeah.
All Astral needs is the sleeve tattoo. And then, you know, I would be convinced that they were twins.
They call him in South America the EU Kaio. I don't know. Maybe he wants Kaio to be called the Sam Astral. I don't know about that.
Maybe he just wants to be called Kaio.
Yes.
Ooh, touch up. That's going to be a FURIA goal. Kaio getting credit for this one. Yan on the pass.
Talking about the great one here, Yanks got the pass, and Yanks was one of the players that he was a little bit quiet on that first matchup. I noticed that he wasn't playing with a lot of boost in that last minute. So that's a great idea. If K-Corp can limit the boost from Jax, you know Jax is deadliest when he's on the air. So if they can keep it away from the boost, that's great. And What is going on?
Card got the scooper out on this play. Winning on the kickoff. K-Corp caught out. Astral tried to get back, and that little delay freezes Astral for a second and allows Card to really pick his spot, get the power on the shot. That was excellently done by Card.
Yeah, I think Astral was waiting for Card to cross the shot, and then Card, as you said, just stopped the ball a little bit and then decided to go to the other side. Very smart from Card, and that 2-0 lead, I mean, we have seen FURIA had the lead before in previous games, previous tournaments, and they somehow sometimes lose it. So I hope this doesn't go to their head, like they keep playing aggressive without limiting their defense.
That seemed to be the one thing that really burned FURIA also was their slow start, where I don't think they looked as good in game one to get in the London major, as they did in the last game, keeping it close with K-Corp the whole way. But K-Corp, a threat every step. You gotta watch out for that transition. Card underneath, he's looked solid so far. Yan keeping the play going in midfield. Underneath on the reset, Card playing it close, but Astral there on the defense.
Kaio's keeping that one close, still on the blue zone. Dachi will get the clear, and Card will respond with that one. Dachi again on the ball, and he has the opportunity to get the pass to Astral, but great save. The ball is still not off, and now FURIA was able to get the clear. That was a scary situation for FURIA.
And Nali didn't really have a lot to go, excuse me. He didn't have but where to go on that ball, but punching it against the back wall, FURIA back over to the corner. A catch out, pops it around one defender. Nali there. Both teams fighting for possession. Card underneath. Doesn't have enough boost to go. Kaio and Card low on boost, but still with pressure with Yan. Off the back wall, looking for a bump. He screens out, scroll off the play, off the bar, and it catches right on Nali's bumper.
Ah, man, that crossbar has been there. Oh, what a pass, what a shot by Itachi. And I'm telling you, these guys, K-Corp, with those passes, they have been relentless so far in these first two matches. I mean, 72 miles per hour, and that how good is that pass? How accurate it is.
And on the transition again, FURIA can't respond. The pass, like you said, on the money, and the shot just as good. Astral, get the ball back out over to Itachi. FURIA trying to add back to the lead. Card off the ceiling, got another touch off the board. Shot coming, no, gonna play defense. Or K-Corp playing good defense and a pop in midfield. Slow down for Yan, he's been shut down every time he's gotten behind the ball. He hasn't really had a lot of space to work with. Kaio pushes it across, but again, backboard defense solid enough here from K-Corp.
So fun how different are the styles of these two teams. Like FURIA today decided, okay, we're not gonna limit a Card by any means. Oh, talking about Card, how we're not gonna limit him at all.
Card again, his third goal of the series so far. A nice pass from Kaio off the 50, and he just straight up dunks K-Corp on the attack.
And the funny thing is, I was gonna say, Card has been using his mechanics a lot, and maybe FURIA was not passing as much, but in this case, they proved it wrong completely. Like Card doesn't need to do mechanics the whole time, and yes, they can do the passes.
K-Corp, they've done well controlling their possessions. They always look threatening on the attack, but then Kaio splits the defense to race to the ball. Nali is gonna get the first touch, but it forced the touch out. And a race, FURIA won't get caught out on the rotation this time. Still K-Corp so fast in their thirds. FURIA haven't really controlled the boost game. They haven't been dominant in the boost game. And you see K-Corp be so fast flying out of the thirds when you think FURIA are starting to get control of the midfield. Somebody from K-Corp has already read the play, and they're up in front of it. Even there, Astral expends the tank to get to the ball. FURIA, they kind of just have to wait for those blue card touches before they can get another try.
You always have to feel that K-Corp can counterattack. At any given moment, they can have a strong clear and then counter. And that's very scary if you are FURIA. And they keep the ball very tight. I don't know how they were able to do so, but what a shot! And Astral on the back, they are never in a bad position. They're always having someone on the back.
In their follow-ups, the second man has always been in the perfect spot, especially on that offensive try. You had all three players be in the perfect spot for a 50. Astral, the control. Look at how K-Corp weave around the FURIA attack and force them back onto defense. Nali swings that ball back around, and FURIA constantly having to work against Astral. They have to body him through his card and just get back downfield.
And they're trying to be very unique, like trying new things. I'm talking about FURIA, and still K-Corp doesn't buy it. they stick to the roots. They say, okay, this is where the ball's gonna go, and we're gonna, be ready for anything that you bring.
But credit to FURIA. They haven't allowed K-Corp to catch them out on the transition, and they've retained this 2-goal lead. 30 seconds left. Yan cut out by Itachi. Nolly beat to the ball by Kaio. Card gonna wait as Itachi. They got a 3-on-1. Yan also rotated back. FURIA back to full strength on defense. Itachi hoping for a pass, but you see K-Corp already on the retreat. Astro tried to read the touch. I think FURIA have done enough to waste time on the clock, but K-Corp get one more. Touch off the backboard, covered by Yan. And that's gonna do it for game number 2. FURIA even the score in game 2. We got a tie series.
We got a tie series, and I'm gonna say this. I'm so proud of FURIA in this match because we were talking a lot about how good Noli was in defense in transition, but if you look back at the old FURIA, maybe a year and a half ago or something like that,
yeah,
they would have gotten scored a lot of times with those transitions from K-Corp, and they always had someone in the back. I think Yanks, for some reason, was that guy this time. I mean, we also always have Kaio on the midfield, but Yanks was way in the back, and Card maybe playing a little bit more forward, and it worked. I mean, you see the numbers, you're not impressed by what Yanks was doing, but at the same time, he was not allowing K-Corp to attack.
It does come down to the compliments. Everyone's talking about Yan versus Astral, but then you think about Itachi and Nolly, Kaio and Card backing it up, and it really does come down to those compliments and how you synergize as a team. And like you were saying, the FURIA of old, over-aggressive, maybe not paying so much attention to the rotation, thinking, we're just gonna get the challenge, next challenge, but now much more patient. And it's not just about being patient, but it's about choosing when to be aggressive, when to take the challenge, and finding that brain power to get by K-Corp. This time in game 2, FURIA were a little better, but man, K-Corp looks so scary as a roster. The way they're passing the ball and carrying it right now, FURIA can't let up.
It is scary, and that's the thing. We were talking about matchups, we were talking about Astral and Yanks, but at the end of the day, it's 3v3. It's not 1v1. So you got 2 other guys per team that are doing an excellent job, and they're so good at keeping the pressure. I mean, even when they're down on the match, it feels like K-Corp can bring it back anytime. So,
we were both like, that would have been a nasty angle. Astral, look at Nolly, he's already flying through the air. Maybe a bit of a gaff there from K-Corp. Now Yan trying to take advantage over Itachi. Astral misses the ball, and it's a goal for Kaio!
Look at that. Look at Yanks. He fakes Itachi so much that he was able to put it over Itachi, and then Kaio was able to get the goal, the easy goal. But everyone was thinking, okay, Itachi got it. Probably Itachi thought to himself and to his teammates, like, I got it.
He needed to get it because Astral had no boost. All Astral could do is double hop and just hope he had enough height, but he didn't. And now K-Corp forced into a response. But underneath, it's FURIA again, trying to put the pressure on. Kaio got the boost steal, but Itachi not gonna let him get it for free. But Kaio will not quit on the play. Nolly with that midfield boost. He's got Astral on the wing. Reset available. No dunk, taken away by Card.
That was a nasty play by Noli. You saw Yanks jump from the wall, and he was trying to block that one, but no, they needed 2 people to block Noli, and luckily Card was on the backboard to save that one. Astral this time was able to keep it close to the orange zone, and he's doing everything by himself. Kaio's in a bad position, but Card was able to go from the wall and try to make the pass for Yanks.
Yan will push that ball out. K-Corp. How do they get out of defense on this one? Because the shot's coming over the bar, and red taken away. Astral forces the 50, and K-Corp are going to get out. Transition. Here comes Itachi. Over 1. Itachi on the board. He tried for it himself. Not only keeps the clear away, wants to play it back to Astral, and he's got him. Itachi. No challenge for him. FURIA, hang on.
It was so frustrating for Itachi. I mean, he did everything right, and his teammates were not close to get that ball on the net. And they really need that. I mean, you gotta trust Itachi. You gotta trust that he's gonna do that, even if you don't have that much boost. Oh! That was a nasty demo on the air. I thought they were gonna have the second touch.
Yan tried to turn into a fighter jet. Astral, precarious position. His Card tries to bump him off the play. And FURIA, a team historically that has struggled in the physical game, have really evolved their play to be not overly physical, but they've definitely incorporated it a lot more. That was something that they used to get beat on so easily as they dive in front for another stop.
I don't know how they stopped that one. Astral was in the perfect position to score that ball, and the passes continue from K-Corp. FURIA really needs to get the pass, and now they try to get the clear, but for how long? Because right now it seems like K-Corp is the one dominating the pacing of the game.
The last 2 goals of the series belong to FURIA, but K-Corp even the score. Itachi taking the pass in.
FURIA had the right idea on this one. They were trying to get to the ball before it hit Itachi. You know, like Yanks was trying to get there. He missed it by a little bit, and it was enough then for Itachi to get the goal. 1-1, 2:22 to play.
The transition continues to be successful for K-Corp. If they can keep finding those 2-on-1 situations, that seems to be the best bet for them. Kyle is underneath. Astral diving in front. Like I just stopped the FURIA rotation and they get a free shot. Kyle there again. FURIA not first to the ball. Astral avoids one. Having to avoid an orange car. Caught underneath. Here comes Card. No dunk. Ali takes it away.
It's the old Card coming on, and I don't know if I'm all for it or not. I'm confused right now because he's going for resets and resets and resets every single time. And yes, it does open up some plays every now and then, but when he misses those touches, when he loses control of the ball, he's without boost. He doesn't have anything on the tank, and it takes him a lot of time to regroup in defense.
K-Corp, a little bit more pressure. Nolly has to respect Kyle on the play. Nice catch from Astral. FURIA trying to push forward again. Kyle gets bumped out of the way. Itachi reads that nicely from Yan. But Card behind the ball with space above the ceiling, taken away by Astral, who's been so good at reading FURIA's pushes. He's gotten to a lot of those balls on the defense. The few times they have gotten by Astral is because he's been starved on the boost. He's left with nothing. So K-Corp, as long as they can find a way to at least even that boost battle up, and they don't get stuck on defense, they keep the game tied, maybe even add, but Card, another catch. K-Corp surviving. Shot in front, taken away.
Astral, I mean, we have to say that he's been amazing on the defense. I don't know if he's getting enough credit, enough points in this match for every single time that he's taking the ball away and making it clear. Oh my God, that was a nice shot. And again, Astral was in the back trying to defend, and this time there is no Astral on the net. He wasn't there to defend, and Team Card gets the second goal for FURIA.
If you can't beat him, to lead him, Yan throwing him into the scrap heap, opening the doorway for FURIA. 30 seconds left. K-Corp, you want a little bit of pressure. Can they force this into at least an overtime? Astral on the catch, underneath. Kyle not letting them happen. And Yan and Card gonna link up back the other way. Card off the ceiling, doesn't get the touch. And 3 commit from K-Corp there. A little panicky there on the defense, but they get the clear.
Well, they know they don't have that much time, so they do have to go very fast for those clears. And there's a second touch for Kyle. It was close, but not good enough. Card keeps the ball on the blue zone. Astral misses that one. Another shot on net at this one. Card is gonna get it in. And I mean, Card is back. I mean, he is an offensive player right now for FURIA.
Who's Yan? This is Card's kingdom. Hang on a second, FURIA. Taking game 3 and taking the lead in the series. It has been, let's see, 1, 2, 3 plus 7, that's 10. It's been like 12 games since FURIA has led in a series against K-Corp. In fact, they've never led in a series against K-Corp in the last 3 matches that they've played. This time, it's a little different. And while Yan has certainly taken a back seat, he's been bottom of the scoreboard the last 2 games, he doesn't have to be the guy that's scoring. In fact, it's probably better that way that Yan isn't scoring. It was 1.44 goals a game in their last series against FURIA. But Card taking the front seat. Kyle also looking excellent.
In Yanks, he's not scoring, but he has 1 assist. He had a demo, and then Card was able to jump in. So he is an offensive player. I mean, he's attacking. He's helping his teammates to attack. He's not just shooting that much, or maybe getting the goals, because he actually has 4 shots on net right now. But I think this is very, very good, very useful, because people are waiting for Yanks to show up and do their thing. And we know he can. He's just deciding not to, because, I mean, maybe they want to bother K-Corp a little bit like that. It's a different game. It's maybe a mental game right now. So maybe anytime we can use Yanks, you just don't know when.
No timeout from Karmine Corp. They did take game 1, and typically when we see the 2-1 scoreline, you don't see the timeout come out unless you go down 3-1. So we'll see what happens here if K-Corp can even it up. They've looked really solid for the most part. It's been that really relentless physical pressure from FURIA in that last game that really did them in. But we've talked about their transition. We talked about K-Corp's ability to control the ball, really from all three players. Now you gotta withstand. Quick pressure. The Devils! Goal! Card again!
I'm telling you, maybe old Yanks would have decided, I'm going for the shot. I'm taking the shot because he could have gone for that one. Instead, he went for the demo, and Card was there. They are so in sync right now. They know, okay, yeah, like, it was a call. Yanks says, I'm going for the demo, and Card says, okay, I'm going for the shot. I mean, that good was that play.
FURIA, all bouncing on the same wavelength, and a free shot for Kyle! 2-0 FURIA!
Don't give them free shots. You can't do that to FURIA. You cannot do it. Noli was trying to get there, maybe a backflip or something like a misclick, but still, you know, you gotta be more aware of that situation. We were talking about how good Astro was on the back before in the previous matches. They need to go back to that if they want to defend those shots.
When you did have Astro and Itachi kind of get tied up on the ramp on the sidewall, and not only really expecting somebody on K-Corp, you think if two are committed on that ball, from his perspective, probably looked like they were going to at least get a touch on it, and instead it's a free pass to Kaio. So not working out for K-Corp on that play. This is where you got to settle the nerves a little bit. The offense has gotten out of control on FURIA, and that's where you need that calming presence, be able to be like, it's only 2. We've come back from 2-0 down from the same exact team before. We can do it again. There's plenty of time.
They got 4 minutes to play, so yes, there's plenty of time so far. So, and I know K-Corp knows that. I mean, they are very cool-headed guys. I think in the past, I have seen that they were very emotional, but I think lately, they have been able to control that emotions and play very well regardless of the situation. So, you know, I wouldn't count them out just because FURIA has those 2 very early goals.
Bounce down, Kyle. Been the rock for FURIA in this game, and the ball doesn't matter! He uncovers it cleanly. Astro got another catch underneath. No shot taken away.
How do you feel about that? I mean, you did everything perfectly. You got the bump, you got the shot, and then out of sudden, Yanks, and again, Yanks. I mean, we were talking, he's not attacking, he's not making the goal. He's making the save. There it is! Kaio with the awesome save again. Another shot, and Yanks again from the backboard. He's not letting anything in.
There were 3 different mix-ups there. Itachi went for the aerial fake to let Astro take the shot, but it didn't matter, it was still closed off. No touch there, taken away. FURIA hanging on defense. As Itachi just trying to stint the attack. Here comes Kaio. Shot underneath, blocked.
I'm telling you, if you are a fan of old FURIA, you have to be so proud right now. You have to feel so good about these guys because not only they can score, but they can also defend at the same time. And I mean, the game should be tied right now. I'm telling you, the game should be 2-2 right now.
Well, they might get one here. Itachi lets it drop to commit from FURIA that may leave an opening, but Nolly didn't have he didn't have many places to go with the ball. His card pushes it back downfield. Nolly off the ceiling, pass in front, and Itachi finally squeezes through the net. K-Corp split the lead.
It was about time. I mean, these guys have been doing great passes and demos and bumps and everything. This time it was FURIA out of positioning. They were able to go a little bit faster. K-Corp advanced a lot faster than the FURIA. Great pass. They have shown over and over and over in this series that they can pass very well. Awesome. A beautiful fake on that one from FURIA. But still the ball on the orange zone, and you know, that's scary. That's scary when K-Corp is playing this aggressive as they are.
Momentum can flip so easily. And as soon as K-Corp get that control, they get a bump in front, starting to get more physical. Nolly, nowhere to go, and now Kaio forces the 50 underneath. It's a race for that boost steal, but K-Corp relieves the pressure and then get a dunk. Nolly, can he get back to that ball? Taken away by FURIA, just back on the rotation.
Wow, what a fake.
It's always so hard to read when exactly that flip's gonna come out, and he's given a chance. Yan got the first block. Can he get the clear? Pops it over one. Astro forced back on the play. Card slips it over top. On the corner. Pass in front. Where are they? There he is with the shot taken away.
Great transition by FURIA. Yanks got the ball, then Card, and going over the defender. Pass to Kaio, and Kaio with the shot. I mean, still, it was a good defense by K-Corp, which I told you beforehand. I mean, a 2-0 lead from FURIA in the first minute was nothing for K-Corp, and they are still very aggressive with 1 minute left.
Around the corner, Yan missing the touch. K-Corp have been building that pressure gauge, and they find a way to explode for another goal. Have to start from their own corner. The 50, Itachi still with control off the 50. He's still going. Got the 50 trying to keep pressure. You thought maybe that 50 was gonna go his way, but still K-Corp, they gotta try again.
It's like, how do you keep pressure with no boost? Yeah, let me show you right here, right now.
Crazy how you put your car in the right spot and you can just stop all the ball's momentum. Stay right under the car. K-Corp losing time now. With all that pressure, nothing to show for it. Kaio flips it over one again in the midfield. He has been brutal to get by. Yan lets that one drop himself. Maybe 2 tries left for K-Corp. Astral with the midfield boost to drop underneath. The pass denied!
So close on that one. That was critical to have it. And now Furia is getting the clear with only 1 second left. Itachi is going to try to keep it up. Noli has the chance with the pass for Astral. Astral trying to just...
Itachi's there.
Itachi. Oh, what a save by Card. Noli was going to try to keep it up. No good. And Furia wins the 4th match, putting themselves 3-1 in the series.
Match point for Furia. K-Corp unable to respond to the Brazilians. And man, they look good so far. K-Corp really haven't looked that bad. They've tried the mix-ups, they've tried getting physical, but it hasn't been enough, Chamaco. They have not been able to break through that Furia backline. They're playing the better defense right now.
They are playing good defense, and K-Corp is, offense is excellent. They had 10 shots on the net. Furia only had 4, and that's it. So it's incredible. It's incredible that Furia had the lead all this time, because to be honest, as we were casting this, the first minute was all Furia.
Yeah.
But other than that, I felt that everything else was K-Corp.
Absolutely, and they had that midfield presence. They had the plays, but it is timeout for K-Corp. They will be taking it here, taking a minute to figure out how to get by this team. For your mark, what does it have to be for K-Corp to get by Furia? Because we talk about having the midfield presence, having the pressure, but they're missing those shots, especially in the last minute. The shots started to wane off. Furia played the ball to the corners excellently. Kaio has been impossible to get by in the third and the midfield. So how do you deal with this?
I wouldn't say impossible to pass by. I think they have, if you have 10 shots on net.
They've only scored 1 goal in the last...
I understand that part, but at the same time, they only played bad the first minute. So if you take that minute away, it was a K-Corp game.
Fair.
So, do they have to change much? Maybe not. They only had to start right. And that was a good chance, a good opportunity that Furia took. And then it was about, holding that lead for as long as they could.
I do feel like there's some times where you see Nolly last man back trying to buy his team time. Or not last man back, but last man on the push, where you're seeing K-Corp, they're leaving for canisters more often. They're not able to control the boost game. And I feel like if you're going to beat Furia at this point, they're taking away the saves. Even when you're demoing them, it's not working. They gotta find a way to win that battle of attrition. Starts with those midfield boosts. You win those, then you start pressuring the corners. Because we've seen Kyle, I keep calling him out, but more and more I'm running it back through my brain. How many times have we seen him get the corner boost steals? They start starving Karmine Corp more. Go on Wasteland. Something has to change for K-Corp. Can Furia finally get revenge over the blue wall, or can K-Corp make it last just a little bit longer? We're underway in game number 5.
Game 5. Let's see what they have. You were talking about Kaio, how he's stealing boost and just getting that corner boost for himself. And those are the little things that you don't see on the scoreboard, but they do so much damage. If K-Corp can start doing the same thing against Furia, maybe they will have a chance to attack a little bit easier.
Furia with Kyle, denied underneath by Nolly. At third, protected initially is K-Corp. Looking for a push, Nolly taking out the second man. Yan still gonna find nothing as Nolly gets in front of it, but it's a long ball. No one from K-Corp able to connect on the play, so Furia will keep it in the blue.
Very good pressure from Furia early on. Now Nolly will get the pass. Shoot on net, Card is over there. Should have it easy. Kaio with the great pass now for Jax. Jax trying to get the redirect, but great save by the blue wall. And Nolly again with the clear, but there's no one else to get that ball, to get that clear. So it's gonna stop the momentum a little bit. Oh, what a miss! Oh, Jax! Oh, wow! That was so close twice. I don't get. I mean, Kyle with the miss, unfortunate, but then the save was great, and Itachi just there. I told you before, Itachi was making some very good plays at putting the ball right in front of the net, and no one was there. So he's not gonna let that happen. You know, when someone puts the ball right in the net, Itachi is gonna be there, so it doesn't happen to them the same day it happens to him.
Yeah, he tried to pull and missed, but the ball had other ideas for Yan. He bounces right off of it. And Itachi, like you said, he finally breaks through on the play. It's a nice bounce over to Nolly, but he couldn't get the touch. That leaves an opening. Ooh! And Astral covers it up, but a demo on the back line from K-Corp. The transition is slow coming. Orange card gets in the way again. Astral got the read in front. Nolly was playing Headhunter, and Itachi was playing the Lost on it. So K-Corp, they're playing a little different on their rotation. That follow-up man looking for the physicality rather than looking for the follow-up. Earlier on in the series, you saw the rotation a little more playing towards the 50 rather than trying to get that physicality. I think that's testament to how FURIA have played this game. K-Corp continuing to try to redraw how they're rotating on offense, trying to figure out how to get by FURIA.
Hey, and I mentioned on the previous match that it was a better game for K-Corp after minute number 4. But FURIA started with an early lead. This time it's all the way around, so it's FURIA the one who has to put the pressure after that first minute. So let's see if they can do it, because so far it's been them scoring very early and then holding to that lead. I don't know. I mean, will they be able to be down and still win the match?
I think if they want to, they're going to have to get by Itachi. He's had a couple 50s that have stuffed the FURIA rotation on defense. Astral, he's been behind the ball, and his 50s haven't been as successful. He did get the first one there, but couldn't get it away from Card. Nice pop from Kyle. Back to Card, denied by Itachi. Yan's there, denied by Astral. A pop over to the side. Ooh, Card getting demoed on the play. Yan has to come back quickly, saved, but it's in front of the net. Goal! Itachi gets his second.
That was a great attempt from Yanks, but you know the ball bounced back to the mid of the net. And Itachi, again, I told you before, don't leave anything hanging in front of the net, because Itachi will come up sweeping and put it back in. So 2 goals, very similar, both goals for K-Corp, and FURIA still nothing on the scoreboard.
Nolly dropped it down. Card puts it right back in the air. Card back over to Yan, jumped in front. It's a mess in front of the box. Kyle puts it in.
What a mess! I mean, what happened right there? How did you read that? If you are K-Corp, how did you get rid of that ball? Because it was so confusing. It was so confusing. You were expecting someone to hit it hard and get it out of the way. Instead, the ball laid down, and then Kyle, out of nowhere, was able to get that goal.
You got to imagine the sweat's got to be starting to get all over the thumbsticks for both these teams, especially for K-Corp. FURIA getting that lead-splitting goal. Astral in front. FURIA have hung on to the lead before. Here comes Kyle, and the net's wide open. The K-Corp rotation nowhere to be found, and it's an easy goal for FURIA to tie it up.
What happened? Noli, he wasn't aware. I mean, he wasn't expecting that pass. I mean,
Did he not see him?
he probably thought that Yanks was going to dribble it by himself instead of pass it through the midfield. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying Noli was right, but
I mean, your first man's there. You at least gotta have faith that he's gonna get the 50, right?
Yeah.
But you're coming in trying to force the play. Is it nerves? Because like, it seems uncharacteristic based on what we've seen from Nolly on this team.
Agreed.
In the last, you know, it's not something that you want to see if you're a K-Corp fan. They relinquish their 2-goal lead. K-Corp gotta find a way to wrench control back from FURIA. Nolly back over to Astral, cut off. K-Corp want to go fast down the field. Saw even there in midfield. FURIA are set up a little bit better. Their whole rotation could have been blown apart, but now K-Corp, they come again. Itachi tried to drop it down. Nolly just not able to find it, and that second man has really been mostly absent for K-Corp. They either have to flip out of the play, or they can't get back to the ball, and those follow-ups are so crucial if you want to put real pressure on FURIA as they get another clear from Card. Itachi there to stint the attack.
I'm a bit confused with K-Corp right now, because they're trying to go very fast, but they're whiffing a little bit. So, you know, that's counterintuitive, that's counterproductive, because they are not able to put speed on the ball and keep the offense going on. So they really need to make a connection with that ball.
Oh, the speed from Card to get to the ball. The entire K-Corp rotation is out. Card doesn't get the touch, but he gets the pass. Oh, the post net in! FURIA take the lead!
And I'm telling you, they need to make contact with the ball. And this play by Caio, I mean, how good was it? Instead of trying to force the shot, he put it in a place where Card could go back to the ball and get it on the net. So now, all of a sudden, FURIA was down the whole match, and they're up in the last 18 seconds.
Itachi wants the goal, but Card's there, trying to stay away. Itachi's trying to harass him. Nolly around the corner. K-Corp are out of time. Pushed it from the box. Card got the catch, and it's taken away. Itachi trying to stop him. Yan's got other ideas. Card flips it over him. Third time is the charm, but they gotta put it on the ground, on the ceiling. Yan is there. One more chance for K-Corp down the field. FURIA tear down the blue wall. Move on in the upper bracket.
The other FURIA, everyone! Now they have done it, and they did it convincingly. I mean, a 4-1 series for FURIA.
What a statement.
Yeah, you can't ask for more than this.
That's what it is. It is a statement.